What's going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more Vampyr. And let's go and talk to Edwina. No, not Edwina. Miss Cox. I can't remember her first name. And then, if that gives us an ideal, okay. But I do want to also look for the necklace. If we don't find it, let's see, 10 minutes after we talk to Edwina, that's what we'll call it until find out I'm wrong. Like the necklace, then I'm going to look it up, I'm going to get it, I'm going to turn that in and be done with that. So I do want the next recording session us to go straight to the main quest. So that'll give us another new area.
It's locked, all right.
Maybe, though, I'm assuming Edwina's going to be the one we need to talk to. Nope.
Fair.
Let's talk to you.
Good evening, Doc. You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Alright. It's gonna fail us, but...
Stop fooling yourself. You've never faced a vampire before. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, that's not true, sir. I've already faced one of these creatures.
Oh, really? And you're still alive.
Well, we did not actually fight. I let it go.
What do you mean?
I entered the vampire's den. The stench was terrible. I was ready to kill it. But then I saw it. Just a suffering soul like you and me. I spared her.
Tell me about the vampire you spared.
It was... She was a girl. Her body was a mess. I could see pus running from the deep wound. She was crying in pain.
You cared about her. That's what defines us as human, Ichabod.
Yes, but she was a truly evil creature. I'm haunted by the tragedies she caused ever since I spared her.
I'm actually surprised it didn't fail it. Let's see if they know anything.
You again? What?
Well,
Nope.
Glad.
Nope. Alright. So... See, it's saying here, but... I don't believe it. I believe we do have to go over here. Get over to this side of town. Crap. We have no blood. This is very bad. That was close. Alright. There's Edwin. Either her
Good evening,
or
Miss
what's his
Cox.
face.
Hello again, Dr.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Nothing.
Goodbye.
Okay, nothing there, so let's talk to Booth.
Bloody... You again. I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Goodbye.
Alright then.
Girl and her pre-principles. She's got no idea who she's been.
Okay, let's go down there. I wonder who he's
Without the
seen.
wet boots
That-
keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely amok.
Maybe that's not down there. No, not anything down there is what she was saying. That's probably a bad idea. Oh, that's a wall. Okay. There's kind of a weird glare on my TV that makes it kind of hard to see.
To every night and every dawn.
Actually, how far is the radius? Should probably actually activate the quest. Oh. Is there a zoom? Yes. Nope, one. Oh, there, now walk forward. Let's see, and it's not letting me walk forward again. Let's see.
Moron had me laughing at first.
Nope, out of the area. And we're out of the area again. What's this place though? So it looks like it should be like a hotel or something. Cover letter, what? Hello Frank. How are you, my old friend? More stuff with Booth. Covered for someone. Well, this is probably actually the Wet Boot Boys' place. Hey, Booth, we got some more stuff to talk about.
You again? What are you...
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
That sounds
Goodbye.
wrong. Okay, let's see. Oop, wrong button again. That's the pub, and that'd be... Wait, no. That'd be here. Is there any way around there?
I cannot enter.
Well, fine. Can we go up and around? Nope. That just goes. There's no outside there.
Not long ago, this would have given me a laugh.
Let's see where.
I say.
Really curious about what's on that side now. We know. I did have the thing up.
Moron had me laughing at first.
There's only like 7 minutes left of this video, so let me see. Starting on the southern edge of the docks, facing the pier. Stairs and turn right. Wait, what? Did we do that?
The wet boots keeping things straight.
This is where... That's not great. This is where we met him. Go down the stairs. Turn right. A narrow path. I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing a narrow path.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this guard of something, sweetie. My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our...
What?
I heard the rumors about player true. Otherwise...
Nudge. Is there any other stairs around here that we can go down? There's stairs here. Turn right. Aha! That's all I'm looking at. So we can actually get this one.
This is a slaughterhouse.
Seymour to my beloved Stella.
From Seymour to my beloved mother Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard. It's locked.
Instead of working, he's killing people and taking their stuff. Well, you better hope there's a good reason for that.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Alright.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Goodbye,
Let's
Mr.
go
Fishburne.
see what's up here. Because I want to know more.
Flesh and blood.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed. I can't remember the last time I had a good... What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Personal.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his... episodes.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
I'm convinced you raised Seymour the best you could. You're not responsible for what he became.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
There is no cure for murder, Mrs. Fishburne. Only justice.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Goodbye.
Please don't stay too long.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
You can probably guess what I'm doing. We'll have to fix this under the district, but... Wait, why did he... not bring him there? What?
Good evening, Mr.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. Good
Have him
evening,
be back
Mr.
where he
Fishburne.
was? I'm content on this one, even if it does completely ruin the ending I was going for. I will follow you. I feel like it would have been poetic to take him down where he did all that.
You tricked me good, Doctor. Tell me, who will take the blame for your murders now that I'm dead?
Alright. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to take care of that, but that's one that I couldn't let go. But, like I said, at the end of this one, we're gonna go back to our hideout and rest.
She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
Because we need to see what we've done to this place. Alright, what are we getting though for this? Kind of feel like I need more health. And why not, let's increase our stamina as well. 600 left, that's... see, blood, big thirst. Let's see what we've done to this place. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go cure them, so I'll take care of that. This place, still sanitized. And the place for here, there has went up, 76. Got to go take care of him. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where we go, hopefully, to this place. But anyways, I'm going to end it here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you then.
I live with Mrs. Fishburne now, in her house.
I have a bed and everything.
Tell me your feelings about Seymour's death, Rufus.
I am sad for Mrs. Fishburne, not for her dead son. I was afraid of him and his threats. I don't think a lot of people will miss him.
So how is your new life going?
Good. I have a roof over my head and warm meals. Mrs. Fishburne is the best. But she's so sad. I hear her crying at night.
Even if she did take you in, Mrs. Fishburne lost her son, who she loved very much.
I know, but it makes me feel funny. I should feel bad for being here after Seymour died, not happy.
Try to help her as much as she helps you, Rufus. Help each other through the grief.
Mrs. Fishburne has been like a mother to me, and it's my turn to help her the best I can.
Loss, Mrs. Fishburne.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Could you check Rufus's health for me, please? I've been taking care of this young nipper since my poor Seymour died.
Very well. But why so nervous?
Even if he lives with me now, Rufus still spends too much time outside. He grew up in the streets, you see, and he's kept his old habits.
I'd like to know more about your son's death, Stella.
I was so afraid to see Seymour arrested and executed that I never thought about him being murdered.
I'm sure his last thoughts were for you, Mrs. Fishburne. Seymour was a terrible threat to the community, but he truly loved you.
Your words break my heart as much as they bring me peace, Dr. Reed.
How do you mean?
The murder of my son made me understand what the other families must have felt. I shouldn't have protected him for so long.
You have Rufus now. Make him a righteous man, a good man. That may be your path to peace.
You are a good person, Dr. Reed. I wish we'd met sooner.
In the end, Seymour avoided being judged for what he did. Does that not disturb you, Stella?
For months, my greatest fear was to see my son being arrested and hanged. Now that he's dead, no one will ever know.
Do you believe your son could have avoided being caught forever?
I have no idea. Sometimes I felt like he was becoming more and more careless. Perhaps he wanted to be caught.
So, you live here with Rufus now? And how is everything?
Yeah. We both had our share of tragedy, but I suppose it's a relief not to be alone in life.
Did Rufus talk to you about his past?
I knew the boy had a hard time in the streets, but I had no idea how miserable he really was. And I suspect he won't tell me all that he remembers.